Good morning, crafty friends. I just wanted to take a short moment to talk to you about some of my storage solutions for my planners and all of my supplies for my planners. Take a step back here and look at my creation station, as my daughter calls it. This is a Pottery Barn desk that I bought many years ago. It's part of a system, a modular system. An IKEA stand, which houses most of my handcrafted papers, flowers that I press, those sorts of things. So let's start over here. I also have this Medan cart that makes some of my stuff mobile with me when I want to take it to the other end of the house. And in this stand, I have a collection of these great bamboo containers that I found. Actually, someone on Marketplace was selling these bamboo containers, and they came in all shapes and sizes. I think they were for storing and organizing drawers, actually. These perfectly hold all of my 3.5 by 5 pocket-sized journals, which I keep in my everyday carry. This was a solid score. I love this. It's great. It's perfect for me. And this one here, which was a little bit of a longer, kind of like a 2 or 3 inch high, wide, and about 12, 13 inches long, holds all of my paper scraps and, just things that I cut up and use in my journals. This one here perfectly holds all of my acrylic stamps, which I have been storing in CD cases. These are some sort of plastic or acrylic, PVC or something like that. But they're CD cases that I put each of my stamps in, and I keep those in here. And I also have some stamps in this one. This storage container is for a drawer, and it actually expands out on either side. But I keep my stamps in here, the acrylic stamp blocks, all kinds of bits and bobs. And these are so nice, so wonderful for organization. I have another bamboo one that is used for knives and forks or utensils, and I use it to keep all my washi tape in. This works perfectly for me. Another one here that's just housing some, stuff. Lots of different things. And I've become very creative with what I use to store things over the years. This one here is another small bamboo from that same set that holds my ink samples, some of my ink bottles. I keep the larger bottles in here. Don't have a ton of inks. I do have a few samples here, though. What else do I have? So let's go over here real quick. I will show you these. These are beautiful. I purchased these on Amazon. There are actually 2 of them, a set of 4 drawers stacked on top of each other. And they hold things like, pencils. I don't have this sitting very stable in the corner right now. Just some items, more papers, pens, markers, those types of things. This was another Facebook Marketplace find. This little storage nook here, it holds, these 3 drawers hold all of my wax seals. This is the actual wax that I use for my wax seals. I have a few of my notebooks stored in here and all of my currently worked notebooks that I keep going. Yes, I have about 9 of them that I work through, every day, every week. And I'll go into that whole ecosystem, as the cool kids are calling it these days. I'll go into that in another video. This gorgeous antique printer's tray I found, someone had actually decoupaged the back of it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they decoupaged the back of it with images, pictures, kind of like, the antique look, vintage look. But I keep a lot of my stamps here. I keep a lot of my wax seal pieces here. And yeah, that's where they are kept. I have another cutie here. This little guy holds all of my passport size notebooks. Not the used ones, just the unused ones. I got one lined up here for next year. But all of my used ones go in storage boxes and get put away. But, I also wanted to show you how I store stickers these days. Another idea for CD cases. Let me throw some light on here for us. This is a CD storage case that I've been using to just store my stickers in. It works perfectly, especially for larger ones or ones that you don't want to quite yet take out of their, packaging. So that works really well for that. And then I also have a sticker book that I purchased online, Amazon, that I keep, just smaller stickers and things like that in for my notebooks and my planners. Yeah, I think I've covered a good bit. Some of these drawers down here house, extra notebooks, extra papers, those sorts of things, sketchbooks and papers and planners are also kept in the desk. This is my IKEA storage, which has my watercolor set, a lot of flowers that I've pressed throughout the summer season and spring. These are all handmade papers and some leather for creating a journal. These are all my fountain pen boxes and more fountain pen supplies, my swatch book, and finally printer paper. Yeah, so that's it. I would love to hear about your ideas for doing, your planner storage, where you put things, how you organize things. I know some things like paper scraps are really tricky to find the right space for, put them in the right place. But I hope you've enjoyed this little video here, and feel free to comment on what you like, what you didn't like, what you think I could improve, and if you have any great tips for your crafting. Thanks. Have a great day.